Welcome to this channel, and in today's video I'm to share with you how the idea of pig farming began. Okay, actually I wasn't into pig farming all that much, but I just got the interest in pig farming. Okay, and I'm going to share with you how it came about and how I have moved on so far. And then to start with, yes, I had this amount of 1,200 Ghana cedis on me, and I didn't know what to do with, because looking at how it is, it looks so small to start any business that you would think of expanding. Okay, so I didn't know what to do with the 1,200, but the idea of pig farming came to mind. And on March 2019, the COVID, I mean like March 2020, right? When the COVID was around, okay, so all students were forced to go back to their various homes. So on getting home, I realized that no, if I should keep this 1,200 on me, I would spend it without even realizing it. Okay, so it was better for me to do it, to use it profitably in my own benefit. Okay, so that was how the idea of pig farming came about. And then what I did was, I first of all obtained 3 pigs, meaning 2 of the female pigs, I mean young ones, girls. Okay, and then I've got the male one. They were all of the same age, and then I got them differently on the farm. Okay, so getting them, the females, okay, the girls were bought for 300 each. Okay, so that was 600 for the 2, and then the boy was, the male one was bought for 250 cedis. Okay, and then it totaled 850, and then 850 out of 1,200, I still have about 350 left. Okay, so 850 cedis out of the 350 to buy, stock myself with some drugs. Okay, they're very necessary on the farm, so I stock myself with some drugs, and then I used 100 cedis out of the 300 to buy some feed. Okay, I was just starting and I don't have any ways or means to also formulate my own pig feed. Okay, so that was how I spent the 1,200. Okay, and I already had an old structure that was put up then, so I only need to transport my animals from the original farm to my new farm. Okay, and then I kept them there by December. Like by, I bought them on March, so by September, October, okay, I already have my piglets. Each followed each, and unfortunately 2 died. Okay, 2 from a particular sort died, and then leaving me with 14 piglets in all. And looking at the size of the 14 piglets, I realized that one of the female pigs, the piglets from the female pigs, look very, very, very small. Okay, so I didn't also want to keep those small ones, or I didn't want to continue breeding that particular female pig, because that one would go against me commercially. Okay, because they'll be feeding, spending all my money on them, but they are not going to gain the desired way that I can sell to make my profit back. Okay, so I had to quickly sell that particular sow out. Okay, and then selling it out, I sold it out immediately during the Christmas time, and I later on sold some of its piglets. Okay, because they were also gaining weight, so I raised them for like 6 months, and then I sold them all out, leaving only the piglets for the other female that were looking very, very healthy, bulky in stature, and then looking like they look nice, and then they look attractive to anybody that comes to visit them on the farm. Okay, they are very, very huge, and then you see that they have all that is required for commercial production. Okay, so I kept those ones, and then later on I crossed them with a different male pig. Okay, so on crossing 2, I was able to get 6 from one of the females. Okay, one of the young females, I got 6 out of it, and then by then too, I had to also cross the mother sow. Okay, I crossed it back, and then that one too, the second one was 9 piglets in all, so I obtained 9 piglets for the second parity. Okay, so that means for that particular sow, it has been able to give me 8 plus 9, and then that was 17 piglets within 2019 and then 2020. Okay, so on the 2021, I had to cross it again, and then that one too, luckily enough, it was able to, on the third parity, it was able to give me like 6. There was 6 number, and as you can see them here. So basically what I'm telling you is, I started with 3 pigs, and then like I can see boldly that I have sold or have been able to raise over 30 over 30 hairs on this small farm you can see here, and I've sold a number of them. I've sold close to 15. Okay, I've sold close to 15, and I'm still keeping the small ones that I'm thinking of selling. So I realized that no, with 1,000 Ghana cedis, see what I have been able to do. So why not expand it myself? Okay, why not expand, reinvest the money I have made into the farm again? Okay, so that was how I began expanding the farm and then putting up better structure for the pigs. Okay, so that I'll be able to clean it easily without stressing myself too much. Okay, so I had to use part of the money to put up this nice structure as you can see here, so that I can cater for my pigs, and then I'll be able to always look up to my business so that to also take care of me. Once you take care of a business, your business also takes care of you in the long run. Okay, so I was just asking, because I had this 1,200 cedis. A friend also had 1,500, so we were doubting. He was saying he will go into rabbit production, and I was also saying I also go into pig production. So let's see what happens. But unfortunately, he had a change of mind, and then he ventured into an online business. And unfortunately, on his part, he lost his money. Okay, but as I'm talking now, I've reaped my investment. Okay, my benefit, the capital I put in, I've reaped it plus benefit. If I'm not to talk about anything, but I can see I've been able to put up a nice pig structure from the 1,200 cedis, and I also have some pig stock in there, which they all belong to me. Okay, and one thing is, part of the money that I was able to raise from the pigs, I used those monies also to buy, feeding is one of the problems with disturbing pig farmers. Mostly pigs eat a lot, and most of your investment will go into feeding. So what I did is I realized that I was spending a lot of money on feeding. So why don't I find a way to cut down cost in terms of feeding? Okay, so that was how the idea of getting to mailing came about. So I went to inquire, and then I obtained from the money I raised from the pigs. I was able to purchase a milling machine. Okay, particularly hauling rice milling, so that I'll be able to get the rice bran from the farmers. Okay, so what I did is I was able to get rice bran through the mail that I bought, so that all the farmers in the community, they all bring their rice to my site, so that I mail for them, and in turn I keep the rice bran for myself, so that I can use to feed my pigs. So that was why basically the idea of cutting down costs came about. And as I'm talking to you now, I don't remember the last time I even bought feed from any source. Okay, because I produce everything basically on the farm here. The only thing is I obtain maize. Okay, I get maize from some farmers, and then I mix it with pito brew. Okay, yes, pito brew or distillate, and then I mix it with some rice bran, and then I make sure I grind them together, and then they look fine in nature. Okay, fine particles. Okay, so that I'll be able to supply them to my animals. The rice bran is rich in the fiber. Okay, so you have to reduce the fiber thickness of the fiber, so that at least it will be a little bit digestible by the pigs. So that's how I came about. Okay, so with 1,000 Ghana cedis, 1,200 Ghana cedis rather, sorry. With 1,200 Ghana cedis, I've been able to I have the pig structure put up. I have my pigs inside, and I have this corn mill that is here. Okay, I use a corn mill also, and then like I mill for the community members, the villagers, and they pay me a little bit to also take care of the fuel. Okay, the fuel was providing me with the feed, which I used to supply to my pigs. Okay, my pig farm, I supply the feed from the mill to my pigs. Okay, so that's basically what I can tell you, that nothing is too small to start. Okay, I'm only encouraging you on this channel that don't give up, or never think you need a big money to start anything. Yes, starting on 1,200. Okay, which is less than $200 as at now, but I've been able to turn it into an amount that I can't even imagine myself within this short period. Okay, from 2020 March 2020. Okay, 20 to 2022 that I'm speaking to you now, I've spent like, let me say, I've made over 17,000 from this 1,200 cedis. Okay, and I think it's a good investment on my part, because pigs are very, very profitable, and then they are prolific, meaning they produce a lot. One delivery can give you like 9 to 12 piglets. What kind of investment is this? And within 6 months you are capable of selling them. That is, if you're able to raise all the 12, within 6 months, and then like feed them correct rightly within 6 months, you'll be able to sell them. And one shouldn't go for less than 600 cedis. So imagine 600 by 12 within that short time. You can see the amount you are getting. So I just encourage you on this channel that if you want to venture into pig farming, this is the right time. You don't have to wait. Okay, if you want to wait, you keep waiting. The right time will never come, and then you have to find ways to chase it yourself. So for me, I have decided to chase the time, and I'm sure I've grabbed it. I've grabbed the time as I'm talking to you now. So I really encourage you that if you want to start now. And this channel is there whenever you need inspiration, or they say anything bothering you on your farm. Quickly reach out to me on this channel, and then leave a comment behind below. I will get there. If you need my contact, I will drop it there for you. We contact each other so that we all succeed in this business. Yes, I have raised pigs for, let me say, 4 years now, but I have never recorded death on my farm. No mortality, except the very day they farrowed that I wasn't on the farm. Okay, that was when I came, and then I realized that the source lied or lay on 2 of the piglets, and then they got dead. That was all. But for me, in terms of disease, yeah, no, I've never encountered any disease because I go by the management practices. Okay, I make sure I deworm my pigs all the time. Okay, especially 3 months I deworm them, and then I withdraw a month to market. I withdraw, I don't deworm them, and where I give them a special grass or allow them to graze. Okay, that's where I will deworm them every month if they are allowed to graze on the ground like that in the soil. Okay, that one I give them dewormer every month so that the worms will also be killed. Okay, and I always say that yes, the deworming it has been effective, especially when I wake up in the morning and I get to the pig's pen. Okay, you realize that they have how do I say it? They have defecated all the worms out. You can see the worms lying there thread like. Okay, you see them on the farm thread likes. They have just traded them all there like that. Okay, so I realized that they start work, and I'm always happy for that. So pig farming, I wouldn't say much, but I would say it's a very profitable business. Okay, people say pigs are dirty animals. As I say, on the contrary, it depends on how you manage them. Mine like this, you can see I can stay here, eat here, drink here. Sometimes I just come here to have fun. I don't come to do anything in the farm. I just come there to have fun, look at how they behave, and I feel okay just to freshen up my brain, okay, my mind, so that I can focus on other productive things. Yes, because here is not smelling. There are no flies here. Here's a cool place. The place are just there neatly. So I don't think there's a way to make. You can learn to make a smell no free or a no smell pig pen, okay, by watching other videos that I've even included in my channel. Okay, so you can just check all of them out so that you'll be a success on the farm. Okay, never be discouraged, and I think this is the right time. Put your eyes together, and then never wait for the right time. You have to chase it. It wouldn't come. Okay, so chase it very, very well. Chase it. If you want to make it, you have to chase it in this business. Okay, so never spend your money like that. Just 1,200 cedis. Now I'm owning all these things I've talked about. Okay, they are there. I don't buy feed. Other farmers are thinking about feed and then crying, complaining, but I never, because I have my machine there, and I have people who also patronage my machine. They come there to mill their rice. In turn, they give me the brand for free, and I also mill for them for lesser cost. So at least we are all benefiting. This is a mutually relationship. Okay,